week 15 of the $100,000 stock challenge, and the stock market is finally getting a little bit of life. You've seen a lot of uptrends. With that being said, Coach, when I say Coach, Chris Sain, he just dropped the video earlier this week of the 20 best stocks to buy. If you haven't seen the video, make sure you go watch it. But I'm here to break down out of those 20 stocks, out of the 20 stocks he listed, what are the best 4 to buy that you need in your portfolio as a newcomer, and what is the best 4 stocks to trade as a person that's trying to get into options as well. So that's what this video is about. So make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Do me a favor, let's help this video get at least 300 likes, and also comment down below what stocks you guys plan on buying, and let's get straight into it. The first one that I have on the list is CrowdStrike, ticker symbol CRWD. Man, this is a great one to have. It's a cybersecurity company, as you know, where a lot of companies going AI. You hear all this talk about AI and all this stuff like that. They lead the sector in cybersecurity. So the best level to get this one at is anywhere of 375 and 380. I'm telling you, don't chase stocks. Don't chase it. Let it come back to you. But make sure you definitely try to grab. I know this is a little higher, so at least try to put at least 25 of these in your portfolio as a newcomer. At least try to build it out to at least 25 shares if possible. The second stock I have on the list is NVIDIA, right? Ticker symbol NVDA. And if you could get this anywhere in the mid 90s, right? Like 95, 94, even if you get this at 97, it is really good to buy. Sooner or later, like in the next month or so, you're going to start seeing this stock. It's not going to be in the 90s anymore. It's going to start consolidating between like 105 and like 112. And then eventually it's going to go back to 130, 140 and above. I'm telling you, get this in while you can. It's a little bit more affordable, especially for people like me and you that's, you know, trying to build out their portfolio and work towards their first $100,000 in the market and investing. But this is a great stock to have. They lead the sector in chip development. Nobody is messing with them. They are number one, and they will continue to be number one. So get this on your radar while you can. And I'm telling you, like, this is equivalent to when Coach was telling y'all about Palantir, getting Palantir when it was at like $17 and $20. Man, NVIDIA is eventually going to go back at $300 and $400. You might want to really build out a solid foundation in NVIDIA while you can. The third stock that you need, when I say need, you absolutely need this, which is probably the most affordable one out of the full 4 on the list, right? And that is SoFi, ticker symbol SOFI. Man, all right, the best level to buy this one at is in 1020 to like that 1050 range. But if you see this at 930, 920, 940, anywhere in that low 90s range, man, don't be money to it. Back up the Brinks truck and buy it, and buy it, and buy it, and buy it, and buy it. Right? Last time I bought this, I regret not buying enough of it, right? Because like I said, I got my book from Coach was talking about last time, tracking my levels. I seen it. I knew it was gonna go back up to 11, and I knew it. And it granted just a $2 move. I didn't even have to do no options on this. But if I literally just would have bought my 1,000 shares, or even my 1,000 or more shares right then there, man, I would have doubled my money right then and there in less than 3 weeks or so. But man, once again, if it comes back down to $9 for any given reason, make sure you back up the Brinks truck and load up. Like I said, I learned my lesson. So I learned my lesson. I'm making mistakes, so y'all don't have to. And I'm documenting everything y'all saw the losses I made, the gains I made. So I'm telling you, y'all see this at $9. We can all afford $9. We can all afford at least 100 shares at $9 as well. Man, make sure you buy as many as you can and ride it up. It's going to be the quickest flip that you ever get. But also, while you're building out your positions, don't forget to set your stop loss. If you guys want to know about setting stop loss and rules of thumb for setting stop loss, I'll drop the video on that. I'll be linking that somewhere, posting it on the screen, so you guys check out that video as well. But make sure you set the stop loss and know what levels to set your stop loss at as well when you're buying these positions for long-term growth. Okay, the next stock on the list is Schwab dividend ETF, right? Ticker symbol SCDH. Man, the best level to buy this at is now, right? Like, you can get it at exactly at 25 or whatever, but don't really sweat like the pennies on this stock, right? Because it's a dividend stock, you're gonna make it right back in dividends. Don't let a nickel hold up a dollar in this situation, but definitely try to build out a solid foundation in this one. If you don't want to be bullish on any of the stocks I listed, right? This one is, you definitely want to have a nice ETF in your portfolio. I got this one and Vanguard, ticker symbol VOO as well. Those are my two safe ones. And then I got, so the way I'm building out my portfolio is like short-term, mid-term, and long-term growth of stocks that I did. And you're going to see I gave a level of all of those, with CrowdStrike, NVIDIA, Vanguard, and now Charles Schwab, and also SoFi, right? You definitely want to build out a lot of positions of these, is why you can't, especially with this one in SoFi. Is a great ETF to have in your portfolio. It's going to hit $50 within the next year or two. Well, maybe 2 years. It's going to take the scenic route as well. But why is taking the scenic route is going to pay you dividends and make you be patient to wait, because you're making money off the dividends, and let just free checks and just keep reinvesting it back into your portfolio. Easiest way to build out 100 shares with this. Okay, now I'm talking about the best stocks to trade. Number one is Tesla, right? Coach also say buy this as well, especially if you see this at the $2 and $40 range. Buy this, you'll be a fool if not to buy it, and ride it up to like the $50, $60 range. Is going to go back there. He said eventually it's going to go back to $300 range. But I like Tesla a lot to trade personally, just because of the volatility Tesla has. If you go through Tesla, you're gonna just like for some homework, go look at Tesla and count how many times you see a double top or double bottom in 1 week, and see how many times you think you could have took advantage of those double tops and double bottoms while looking at Tesla. I think it's one of the best ones to trade, in my personal opinion, especially as a newcomer, because it keep going up and down, and you can really capitalize. Like 1 week is here, next week is there, vice versa. So I really love Tesla as a stock to trade as a newcomer, in my personal opinion. So yeah, Tesla is probably the easiest ones to trade. Okay, now the second stock that I really love to trade is Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. You heard this a lot of times with Coach, right? For a lot of people that didn't get on it at the $19 range, the $30 range, the $40 range, even at the $60 range, right? That's personally when I got into it again, it was at the $60 range, and I rolled it up all the way to like 123, made my profits, cool. But now I really like to trade it since the market has been going, been real choppy. Man, I'm telling you, if you see Palantir at $92, it's going to go up to 97, 98. Right now it's a little up at $100, but I'm telling you, it's going to go down. And once you see it back down at 92, you got to physically trade options on this. I personally swing trade this one a lot, right? I see it at 92, I ride it up, set my stop loss, and keep doing this. I keep rinsing and repeating. Palantir is probably the easiest ones to rinse and repeat, man. I just keep doing it. It's affordable. I could buy, 5-6 shares of Palantir and keep the cycle going, rinse and repeating it up and down. So I highly suggest you do the same thing as well. Okay, the next one is Walmart, ticker symbol WMT. This is another one I really like to trade, right? Or if you want to buy it, the best buying level for this one is $89 to $90, right? But I personally swing trade this one along with Palantir. They usually follow the exact same. When Palantir is down, Walmart is down. I'm not sure what the correlation is to it yet. I've been trying to, track it out and what's going on. But, man, we see Walmart at $89 or $91. I buy, I ride up to $95, $96, let it go back down and keep rinse and repeat. Along there, I set my stop loss and just keep rinsing and repeating. It's not a lot of money, but okay, if I could make an extra, $40, $50 that I don't have to, and I could take those $40, $50 and buy SoFi with it. Buy, Charles Schwab, or buy CrowdStrike with that money, right? Like it's really easy to do. So I really love those stocks. So I'm currently not trading 4 stocks. I'm only currently looking at those 3 stocks, and those are the ones that I really like the most. So if you found this video helpful at all, man, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. See you guys next week. Peace.